the two of you coming together at this point is not just important for music, but it's, in my opinion, it's important for the streets and the people that you reach through your music. So this is a very important moment right here, you know, and at one point, in the midst of your beef, I had a chance to speak to both of you individually, and I said, and Jay, you may recall, is there ever the possibility that you would ever work with the man sitting next to you?
There wasn't collaborations before anything happened, so, you know, why would it happen after?
So now the streets is watching, they're definitely talking. Why here and why now?
It's bigger than both of us because it's not really about us. I mean, it is, but it really isn't. You know what I'm saying? It's more so about the culture and also about the ending and also about showing people another way. Because what we staged was something just stop the world for a second.
But it was always respect. It wasn't a point where, you know, he wanted to gun me down, I wanted to gun him. It was never that, you know, because that's not how I think how real bosses move or how real men move. I'm a fan of rap, you know, and I don't have to front like a lot of artists today want to front and be as big as the biggest ones were. Like, they want to go from 0 to 60. As soon as they start their career, they come out slandering people, acting, you know, crazy. And this is another way for it to go.
I mean, even in the mix of everything that we was going through as far as the battle, which was a battle, you know what I'm saying? You know, there was a deep respect there. I mean, to go at someone like that, you have to have respect for him, else you wouldn't care. You just brush it off like it ain't about nothing.
And respecting the rap game at the level of Jay-Z and Nas means more than just talking the talk. It means you gotta walk the walk, which is what these two titans did in front of 20,000 fans at Jay-Z's I Declare War concert.
This is for our culture, this is for hip-hop, we love y'all!
What was originally meant to be a lyrical smackdown for Jigga's foes instead became a statement of unity.
The moment you guys met on stage at the I Declare War concert, describe that feeling. What did you feel at that point?
It was unreal, surreal. It was a second of like, you know, are we singing that? Then it was just pandemonium.
It was crazy, it was chilling, and I felt like, wow, dang, this is that moment. And then there may have been other times when I'm like, wow, I sold a lot of records on that album, or wow, I made history right here, but it's like, dang, this moment right here, I never saw it coming.
If there was any reservation, still, at that point, it was all gone. Like, yeah, you know what, we are doing the right thing.
I wanna ask you guys now, you seem like you have a great rapport. You know, you guys seem like the energy is right. I'm feeling the energy in the room, you know, and the world has stopped once more because of Jay-Z and Nas. But what is the nature of your relationship now? Are you friends?
Somebody asked me the other day, I was like, this, you know, this isn't like high school. You know, you don't sit down with people and be like, you know, so we friends now. You know what I'm saying? That's just not a reality, you know? But anything that's shrouded in respect can grow.
I mean, what was the first thing you guys said to each other?
I don't know if you remember, but first thing that happened is we gave a pound and bust out laughing.
Yeah. Why?
Funny.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things, like, at the time, you would never think would happen in life. And it's happening. So it was like, it was funny. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh.
Like, look where we at right here.
While this new move is a positive thing for the hip-hop community, it still has some people speculating. In an unconventional move, Nas distanced himself from his longtime label Columbia to join forces with Def Jam, where Jay-Z is currently president. So, does that make Nas Jay's employee?
Let me ask you this, because it puts you, you know, in hip-hop or music in general, just the way the community is, it's all about appearances and perception. So, are you concerned with the appearance that Nas scored well in the battle, but he just signed to Jay? Jay wins the war.
Not at all. Me coming over to Def Jam is, I'm bringing something to the table. I'm equivalent to 20 of these artists. You know, not Def Jam, Sony, or whatever. I'm just saying, wherever I go. And the bottom line is the movement is bigger than what someone says about Nas for the moment. I've always had someone say something about me. I'm one of the most crucified artists in the game, and when people have negative things to say, it's all good, man. And I think that they really, at the end of the day, respect the move, and they really do understand the move, really do.
We're thinking bigger than you know, what was said on the record. We're thinking bigger than, you know, what people perceive this as. You know, we're thinking as grown men, and we're also thinking as responsible grown men. We've been chosen as leaders. We have to lead. We can't follow what people's perception of this union is. You know what I mean? I didn't sign Nas. I partnered with Nas. I mean, you can't sign a artist of Nas' stature. You can only partner with him.